Life is a practical workshop, and here we need to learn everything with experiences. That's why it is said that we have to grow through the life, not to go through. Failure is just a mindset and a blockage which need to be cleared at the earliest, or else it will rule throughout the life. We should basically understand that a failure is neither the disability nor a disorder. It is just an early warning to one who has not prepared or who is not putting his 100% into the situation. It is a time and again true that only the failure is a stepping stone for the success. Rise and face it, there are lots of opportunities in life.
Failure in life. Failure is not actually the defeat, but it is nothing but only the mindset. All of us, we are knowing that it is not that when one is fallen, he is defeated. It is only when he cannot rise up again to refight, he will be declared as defeated. For every competences, challenges and situations, examinations, sports and races, there are only two outcomes out of which either winning or losing is decided. But we have to be very cautious. The winning certificate is issued only on that particular event, for that particular day and for that particular time. That's it. It doesn't say at all that either the winning or the losing and success or failures are branded for entire life itself. Why I am a failed man in my life? Will I succeed in this competition? I don't think so. Why will I not fail when my fate itself is not supporting me? In how many people's mind these noisy questions are rising? One thing all of us should know, that all the greatest things, successes, achievements and accomplishments in this universe are started with a pain and failure in their initial stages. There is absolutely nothing in this universe which touched its goal on its invention or discovery or installation on application at the first stage itself. This is the main cause behind the universal quote, failure is the stepping stone of success. But nowadays, all of us have become too much slaves and addicted to the success and the victory. We don't want to either fail or get defeat even in any tiny situations of our life, including examinations or any situations. Many of us are either going on mental depression or stressful because of defeats and failures, and many of us have become revengers, drug addicts, drunkard, and so on to forget the pain of failure. And unfortunately, some of us have attempted to commit suicide, but which is totally an insane. For you to basically understand the fear of failure and how to face it in your life, just recollect the example of you learning the bicycle in your life. Despite many times you fell while learning, today are you not master of cycling? Is it truly the failure or the defeat the reason for one to surrender and attempt to commit suicide? No. Let us take a small example of an examination. Say, there is my final MBA examinations on next Monday, and I almost know that I'll surely clear the examinations with good percentage, for which only my preparations are the base. It was fine. I wrote the examination, and unfortunately, when the results were declared, I could not clear, say, two subjects. Getting aggrieved, insulted, say, if I attempted or committed suicide today, will I be passing these two papers on mercy after my cremation? There might be many reasons for me to fail in the examination. For example, might be there is a totaling mistake, or maybe the evaluator who has evaluated my paper was not up to the mark as on that date, or might be there is a revaluation needed. But without me analyzing and making an effort to find out the true cause for the failure, I suddenly have a final verdict, that too in my mind, and became slave under the situation for committing suicide. Is it truly the examination the cause? If so, suppose if the same examinations were postponed due to either death of a politician or due to any natural calamity, surely there would not be examinations at all. Am I right? And naturally, once if there is no examination means there is no evaluation, and no evaluation affects no results, and ultimately I wouldn't have failed at all. Or if I have missed my examination due to my health issues or any other issues, then also I wouldn't have been failed, or just I would have been absent in the examination. Am I right? Therefore, if the examination itself can be postponed, why not me committing suicide? Is that these numerous examinations are ruling your life? We all must know basically that academical examinations or what. These are only the stages which will certify you only about your awareness about one particular subject on that particular day of examination and nothing beyond it. As we file our financial annual returns, that is income tax returns, on business day, that is on 31st of 3rd of every year, which doesn't at all say his financial position either one day before it or one day after it. This is what will happen on other areas of our life also, as situations will teach us how to handle the failures, defeats and getting ridiculed. There are ample opportunities and possibilities for all the living beings on this planet to refresh their failures and defeats, especially for human beings. We have learned this from our animals, that if the lion itself, being the king of the forest, if it doesn't get its food or if its hunt is failed, does it go on depression or does it attempt for any suicide? Will it not attempt for second time or third time to ensure that it will get its food? On the other side, if a deer, which is supposed to be the prey of that lion, if it has escaped narrowly today and saved its life, will it go on either depression or will it continue to carry a baggage of its failure? No, it will motivate itself and again it will get ready to put its best efforts so that next time the same lion, if it attacks it, it knows how to escape and get alive. This is what is wonderful and the best impartiality of both creation and the God. Irrespective of stage, status, place and person, all will be motivated at all the time equally for their survival. Are there no further attempts or supplementary avenues for one to clear those failed examinations or any challenges and accomplish win or success in any situations of their life? Somewhere it is the prejudice of weaker mindset of people who would have thought of suicide but were searching for some situations to blame and justify their true cause, get the sympathy for their suicide. But the God and creation are not at all cruel as much we think. It gives ample number of opportunities, chances and attempts to try, retry and accomplish our goals. If not today, surely if our honest attempts and continuity is on in putting our hardship, surely we are going to wear the crown one or the other day. Let any situation of the life not rule you. Wake up, man, run. Are you a victim of both failure and defeats in your life? Is your past defeat, failures made you slave and ruling you even today? Are you too interested to dump and demolish all your failures of the past and accomplish your new desired goals? Let us once look into our built-in operating system and try to refresh our life manual if possible.
Enroll today, the only seminar under the sun to certify you as Brahmajnani and makes you to experience complete life transformation. Charge your physical body scientifically, energize your mind to purity by spirituality, and experience complete transformation of your divine soul eternally. Charge, energize for transformation.